We have new details tonight about the three boaters lost at sea. These three men in their mid-20s have been missing now for an entire week. The fishing crew from Brunswick was supposed to be back last Wednesday, but the U.S. Coast Guard has not found them yet. On your side, Zach Wilcox is live tonight from Mary Ross Waterfront Park, where they launched from. And Zach, their families got an update today from the Coast Guard.
Yeah, Heather, frankly, it was an emotional afternoon at the Coast Guard office here in Brunswick as family came out of that meeting with the Coast Guard holding hands, many of them crying, sharing their emotions after they found out that today could very well be the last day of the official search. The Coast Guard telling them that if they don't find something by the time the sun sets, that they're going to evaluate if they're going to continue searching tomorrow. So they're just hoping that there's any scrap of evidence today that they can find to continue, at least have a reason to continue this search.
Tyler is very disorganized, stubborn, free-willed. He has a huge heart.
Chris Barlow fondly remembers fishing trips with his 24-year-old son Tyler when he was growing up. He says Tyler would do anything he could to help anybody.
I only hope that all the help he's given to others over the years is returned to him now.
Barlow and two other people on board the Carol Ann were supposed to return from a fishing trip 80 miles offshore last Wednesday. The Coast Guard has searched more than 80,000 square miles the past week, ranging from 250 miles offshore from Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, to St. Augustine, Florida.
Usually at this point, we should have found a fishing vessel, or we should have found a life raft, or we should have found debris of some sort. At this point, we have found nothing.
Commander Preston Height says the Coast Guard is focusing on the North Carolina-South Carolina border at this point, while also retracing some of the area they've already gone over.
We do not, at this time, have any searches planned after sunset, but based on the outcomes of the searches today, we're going to reevaluate where we stand on this case.
We're hoping and praying that something turns up, somebody has some information, something to continue the search.
The Barlow family says they'll keep searching no matter what, asking anyone with a boat, plane, or drone to help.
I hope and pray that my son is still good. And that he's holding on, and all three of those boys have the strength that it's going to take for them to get through this.
Just a lot of emotions for the Barlow family today. They did mention there was an emergency beacon on board of the ship. However, it was a Category 2 beacon, which means it would needed to have been started manually. So if the three men had to evacuate the ship or get on a life raft or something like that, they may not have been able to grab that EPIRB on their way out. So they were telling us that the Coast Guard told the family today that they are going to be evaluating those requirements for this size of fishing vessel to see if it's going to be a requirement moving forward to have one of those types of emergency beacons that will start automatically when they're submerged. In Brunswick, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.